Recently, I shipped my 7,000th package from my store. It was actually uh, Star Wars Miniatures and Star Wars CCG both, but since my store's been Star Wars CCG for much longer, this video is going to be with Star Wars CCG. I have 20 sealed items here, and I have a 20-sided die, and I'm going to open up 7 different sealed items. Top row is packs 1 through 10, and 11 through 20. If I do roll a 20, then we'll open this Enhanced Cloud City box with all 4 Cloud City packs in it. But yeah, otherwise I'll just open whatever number's rolled, and if I roll a number that I've already rolled, then I'll re-roll it. But yeah, we'll do this 7 times. 7 times for 7,000 orders, and let's see if we get some good cards. 10, that's a Reflections 1 pack. I might keep that one. You know what? I will open that one, but I'm going to keep it up to the side because that's one of the better ones. I want to save it to the end. Changing the rolls. I'm altering the deal. Okay, so that was number 10. Already went out. And let's see what else we get here. An 11, so that's a Tatooine pack. That's another good one. I'm going to save that one too. Alright, if I get something junky, then I'll open that right away. The numbers really don't matter here. I'm just marking the die. Let's see. I don't even have an 11, do I? So yeah, forget it. Okay. That's, I don't know what that is. I'm going to try to roll it in the middle here. Goodness. Okay, that's a 20. So we're going to open the Enhanced Cloud City. Let's do that now. I was trying to roll it right in the middle there where it lays flat. I've played a lot of Axis and Allies, so unless the die is in the box and flat, it doesn't count. But that one was pretty clearly a 20, so we'll let it go. Alright. The plastic on these is actually kind of tough. Brittle, too, maybe might be the word. Okay, we'll look at those later. These cards, but we'll open the packs now. 4 packs of Cloud City. The cards have settled to the bottom pretty severely here, but that's okay. One of the nice things about Cloud City is that the rare is the last card, so you don't have to do any guessing to see the rare card last. It's just always the last card. And we start out with one of the best commons in this set, Trooper Assault. Wouldn't be Cloud City without clouds. This is the regular dodge. There's an error that has free cutoff. It's not a super rare card. It's a common, but I do wonder if there's, I don't know, 3 versions of the regular and 1 of the misprint, because I feel like I have a lot of the regular version and not many of the misprint. Which it's interesting that, yeah, only 1 of the cards had the text cutoff. I've never really used this card, but it's a used interrupt, OK Destiny, and it cancels a couple good cards. I mean, Dark Strike. No one really uses Endless Destructive Conflict as far as I know, but that one's actually still kind of useful. I think it lets you cancel Battle Destiny, and that might be something else. I think it lets you cancel Battle Destiny, or instead of targeting with a weapon, you can make somebody's power -4. Let's see here. And yeah, the lightsaber text is pretty cool too. Our rare is green. So that, well, it could be Interrogation Array. If it's a device, it could, okay, so it's not Boba Fett's blaster rifle, but it's an interrogation array. Okay. It's not a red card. Most of the rares you get are red cards, so at least it's something different. But yeah, helps you. If you have captives, makes your opponent lose more force. There are a lot of fun cards in Cloud City, but maybe there's only 10 cards of actual note to get. So you get a 1 in 8 chance of getting a Oh, nice. Rare. Like, actually something you would write home about. This guy's kind of cool. He only goes on Executor or Desktop, but canceling force trans adjacent sites. It's kind of neat. Our rare is a red card. It is an effect. What's the destiny? I don't usually do this, but I kind of feel like this is worth the bait. It is not. Okay, it's a Destiny 3 effect. Really testing my knowledge here. Oh, it's just black? That's not going to help. Oh, this is Dark Deal. Okay. So, that's actually... I would say this is just outside the top cards, but yeah, this is the second tier of rares from the set. Total power +4, force drains are +2. It's pretty tough to pull off, but it's a pretty good card, and really, and man, if you can control Cloud City with that, your opponent's in trouble. And these packs are getting old. This one's been in a sealed box for 20 plus years. I forget exactly how many. And yeah, the corner's coming open right there. Honestly, I'm amazed they're in as good a shape as they are lots of times. Just because, I mean, I'm sure it's high quality paper, but yeah, paper gets old, and I assume cards do too. Another Trooper Assault Human Shield. I love Human Shield and Luke. Turn Luke decks, because when Vader's escorting Luke, you can have the lights. You can use Vader can use Luke as a human shield, and either text can work. Dash. This one's kind of famous for being listed on Decipher's site as a rare when it's a common. And so just an error they made on their site. It's not that way in the rules sheet and the text sheet. Captive Fury. Our card is a red card. It is a destiny of 4. And let's see here. Okay. Well, you can probably tell whose shoulder that is, if that's what you call it on I think this is R2 come back at once. Okay, yeah. And it's one of those back cards, so use 1 force to retrieve a character, or 3 force to go get him from your reserve deck. With R2-D2, that's kind of dumb, because he's a destiny of 2 or 5 or 1 or 6, so it kind of makes more sense to just put multiple copies of him in there. But if you don't have many R2-D2s, then that becomes a useful card. So yeah, still not great, but yeah, if you're short on cards like we all were back in the day, then maybe you'd want to use that. Never use this card. I mean, it lets you retrieve any one card into hand, essentially. Seems hard to pull off. Maybe you just don't lose that card in the first place. Save yourself the trouble. Another Imperial Trooper Guard. The Carbon Chamber. Anything that took place in there was pretty cool looking. Oh, another red cards are rare. It is... Oh, okay. So this is Uncontrollable Fury. So in terms of effects, we actually got some pretty good ones. Dark Deal and Uncontrollable Fury. But yeah, so it makes it hard for Premier Vader to do his game text, or for Tarkin to work with him. And yeah, it makes Vader have to go on a berserker rage. Let's see if I can roll it properly this time. So we've already had 11, 20, and 10. There's got to be a bit smarter way. Oh, you know what? I didn't look at these yet. Alright, so we got Lando, Z95, and this deal is getting worse all the time. So I do like this objective. It's fun to use with Dark Deal, but hard to get out until they made a Tatooine card that actually made it so you could do the card. But yeah, I mean, if you can pull that off and Dark Deal, your opponent's in a lot of trouble. Let's see if this works. I don't know what I'm doing. 3. That's a Hoth pack. Do like Hoth. It's the middle of summer right now, but it's always fun to open Hoth packs. Whoops. Okay. I think the rare card is the first card after the, well, no, these are all uncommon, so that's probably the rare card. Tauntaun Handler. I would like to use these someday, but never really got around to it. That's still a really good sight today. Add 1 to your force drains and add 1 to each your weapon destiny draws there. Never really used mines. These things are brutal. I mean, adding 1 to weapon destiny draws with a destiny of 1 and a forfeit of 1. Yuck. Here's the uncommons. Oh, I think Ornamental might have been uncommon too, actually. Okay, he can allow 1 character to be immune to the shield doors must be closed. Kind of neat, but still pretty uncommon. Hoth. Always like the systems. Our rare card, please don't be red. It's red. It's an effect, which is even worse. That means it's not trample. There's a couple good ones. It could be Frozen Dinner, Death Mark. This is hard to say. Oh, this is Image of the Dark Lord, I believe. Okay. It's a rare too, but I shouldn't say but. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a rare too, so it's pretty easy to get. And I mean, it's neat, but only the virtual version really made it useful at all. Alright, so we'll put a marker there. We got 2 packs in reserve here. You know what? I'll just move these out a little bit. There we go. A 20 again, so we got to re-roll. Wow, I wish this would actually happen in minis when I rolled this many. 13. Okay, so if that was 11, 12, 13 is Theed Palace. Dang, we're getting all the good ones here. I'll save that one too. Okay, so that means we've 5. We've got 2 more to pick from. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. That sounds right. Okay, 2 more. Then I'll start opening those ones. I did roll it. I don't know how to make it on there. 8. That's special edition. Nope, that's Endor actually. Okay, and then how about I just roll it by hand? The last one is an 8 again. 4. That is Dagobah. Okay, so we'll definitely do Dagobah first, and we'll clear these out of the way. Let's see here. Yeah, if I want to do the D20 again, I mean, moving it around to the tube seems to roll it, but I don't know. How does it work in Yahtzee? Okay, I think it's the last card. Like this one. Opponent's got to lose 2 force from hand or 1 force from the top of the reserve deck, so has to make a choice. There's a pretty miscut card there. Same with the Vine Snake. And I accidentally saw our rail already. Oh, he's actually a pretty good uncommon. Draws 1 battle destiny if unable to otherwise. Our rare card is more or less the light side. Well, no, it really is. It's exactly the light side version of that. So that's kind of cool to get them both in consecutive packs. Never used that particular card, but it's at least interesting. Okay, so that's Dagobah. We will do Endor next. I haven't opened Endor in a while. So I don't know if our rare card is the last card or not. I'm guessing it is since this is a 9-card pack. This one's kind of fun, but I put 1 in scout decks a lot. Each one adds 1 to your total battle destiny. This one's been pretty good in sealed. Subtract 2 from any one opponent's character. That can really mess with their day if you make them forfeit, 2 instead of 4 when you draw 3 for battle destiny. Okay, our rare's in the middle, and this I count as one of the main rares. I mean, it was printed in the... So that's good to know. Alright, so you get 5 commons, a rare, and then 3 uncommons, is what that must be. Okay, yeah. And, so this one was printed in the starter decks, but this is, of course, the actual Endor one, so it's the 1999 copyright date. But, yeah, if it's a named vehicle, it's... close to being a main card, in my opinion. Got a couple scouts, and then Blizzard Scout 1's pilot. Okay, so an okay pack. They've definitely could be worse. I think I'll do Tatooine, then Reflections 1, then Theed. Mainly because it's hard to choose which one I'd rather open last if I want to save the best one for last. But Theed, you can actually get some pretty good commons and uncommons too, so... Even if I don't get a good rare, it still could be a good pack. Our rare is a dark side card. It's kind of an interesting guy. Opponent's combat vehicles reach power -2 at same site, and you can take mechanical failure and or free ride into hand. So he's maybe... that's interesting. Maybe he... was just to counter excessive AT-ATs running around. I'm not really sure why that card was made necessarily. Kind of like there's a Jar Jar in Young Jedi that's really good against fighting tanks. This is actually an uncommon. I think it's the first uncommon epic event. So it's all about finding Amidala with Maul. Got a Pod Racer. This card won me a lot of games in Episode 1 Sealed. One of the best things in Episode 1 Sealed is Gungans, so if you're playing on Tatooine and making all their Gungans +2 to Tatooine, or actually I think there was a time where I had Maul at a site and all his Gungans were +4, and he was probably the toughest guy in the league, but I was able to squeak out a victory mostly because of this card. Okay, our rare card, please don't be red. It is red. Okay, is it a Pod Racer? It's not a Pod Racer, it's an effect. So which effect is it? Oh no. This one's at least funny to get when you're disappointed. When you get Tatooine, it seems like you either get a main character or a crappy effect. But yes, I'm sorry too. And I've made that joke before when I've gotten this card. But yeah, I did mention... Okay, you know what? It is kind of funny, the coincidences that happened, because we did get this deal is getting worse all the time. This is to help you set that up, and then, of course, Dark Deal is involved as well, wherever Dark Deal went. So it is kind of neat to get all 3 of those in a single round of packs. But it's still... You still don't want to get a red card as your Tatooine rare, unless you're really short on, unless you really want to do some pod racing. All right. Yeah, let's do Reflections next. Whoops. Do like a lot of these special edition cards. This one I still use to this day, not for the Victory Class Star Destroyer, but it's a 2-1 system that's Force Drain -1 for the light side, so that's why I like it. Snivian. We're in a Jabba's palace now. I thought this one was kind of interesting. If you control it with a Gamorrean, Force Drain +1, but the opponent gets Force Drain +1 and aliens deploy -2, so I can't imagine this site would be worth it very often. Take holograms or Dejerics into hand. Got another carbon chamber. We got one in Cloud City. Okay, 2 sites. Oops. Is that my foil? No. Oh, but that is a rare. Obsidian 7. That's probably as good as any rare we got from a Cloud City pack. Cloud Car. I always like the blue cards. Han's Blaster Pistol. Okay. It's a rare too, but hey, I mean, 2 rares in a Reflections pack. That's not bad. Let's see if I can tell the foil from the back. That's not it. Get some angled light here. I think this is the foil. Oh, that's not it. My goodness. So this is the foil? Okay. Another rare, 2 rares. So this is a good pack so far. Not great rares, but if you get rares and if you get multiple rares in Reflections pack, it's hard to complain. Rebel Tech. That's actually I think I need one of these to build an uncommon and common set. So I think it was a Star Destroyer. I didn't really see which one. 8 and 9. That could be multiples. This is the Avenger, so it's a very rare foil, but it's a named Star Destroyer, so it could be worse. There's the Avenger. Can we see some foiling on it? With the lighting I have going on, maybe not. Getting more glare than foil, but that is a foil Avenger. Okay, that's good. A good Reflections pack. Not great. Okay, I like Bravo pilots, so it's always nice to see one to start out with. He's probably the 3rd best one. Well, no, 4th, I guess. The only one that's really bad, I think, is Officer Elberger, I think her name is. She doesn't really have any good text outside of fighting specifically Trade for Iteration ships. All the rest of them have good text, either at Naboo in general or with Bravo pilots. Okay, I think I did that right. Our rare is a dark side card. Bravo 5. Yeah, so the text here, opponent's battleships are power -1. I mean, it's got to be battleships and be at Naboo. And his Bravo 3's text, I think, is pretty good, even though his is Trade Federation dependent. Big Boomers, I love this card for the first text. More than 1 card in opponent's force pile, opponent has to use a force. This one is kind of neat. Add X to your total power. X is the armor of one of your starships. And it's a Destiny 6. Got a staff. I'd love to make a deck with staps, but the problem is the best deck for them, you're trying to control the throne room, the Palace throne room, and then these things can't go inside, so it's kind of hard to build around them. Infantry droid. Our rare card, just with how the look's been today, it's probably going to be a red card, but maybe not. It is a red card. Ugh. Okay, I like this card, but it's not what you're looking for when you open a Theed pack. After Her, I think the name of it is. Yeah, it's neat. If they drained you, you deploy it on a location, it makes their force drains +1. But if you control that location, you can retrieve 4 force. So, yeah, kind of a bummer. But we got the Avenger. We got a couple good blue cards for the dark side. So, nothing super astounding, but hopefully you enjoyed opening these packs with me. Thanks to everyone who ever bought anything from my store, and maybe I'll make another one at 10,000, who knows. But thanks for watching, and hope you tune in for more videos, and hope you check out my store as well.